Walter and Wendy are in a cloud having a conversation.
All of a sudden, Walter dropped into a fast-flowing, straight and mucky river.
Meanwhile, Wendy falls out into a wonderful, meandering, fenced-off river with beautiful fish and crystal-clear water.
Oh, this is nice.
Further downstream, Walter's experiencing a horrible incident, getting hit by rocks and punched by sand.
Moo! And spotted by cow manure.
The river water is polluted and there are no trees to prevent erosion, which can cause devastation.
Miles downstream, Wendy is on her leaf lilo wondering how Walter is getting on.
I wonder if Walter has made any friends, because I have caught Freddy the fish, and he says his mate always lays her eggs in this river.
Eventually, they get to Carlisle and they meet in the estuary.
The river in your field doesn't look healthy at all.
How come?
It is as straight as a motorway that will cause floods to occur pretty commonly, and there aren't any meanders. Sewage is going into the water. There isn't even a sapling there. So all of runoff will empty into the river and take the slurry with it.
I don't believe that.
Look, some of your banking just fallen. You're ruining the environment. You're spreading slurry and muck into the river. You could be preventing this.
So what if it's artificial? I like it that way. It looks tidy and symmetrical.
It isn't healthy. You might think it's tidy, but it's killing everything imaginable.
Well, how can I help?
You could ask the farmers to spread slurry further away from the river and leave a buffer strip.
Anything else?
You could convince the farmers to build a sturdy fence. This would stop livestock fouling in the rivers and help wildlife to flourish.
I guess you're right. And the farmer could save money by doing this, as he won't need to pay for as much red diesel, because he wouldn't need to spread as much slurry.
In Smiledale, it was raining one day, and Walter the water droplet fell from the sky and asked himself, "What are those green tubes?"
Walter lands happily in the river and starts flowing downstream.
On his journey, the river changes. Parts of it are very straight and polluted, and he can't see many trees.
Heavy raindrops fall onto the ground, and there are no trees to help slow the flow of water. The ground is overwhelmed, so the river is rapidly rising.
Eventually, he reaches Carlisle, where the river is in flood. Flood defences are overwhelmed and houses are submerged.
This is why we have planted trees upstream in Smiledale. As they grow bigger, they will help to slow the flow of water, so there won't be as much draining into the Eden River system.
We put some corrugated plastic tubes around the trees to give them a better chance of survival.
We are going to tell you why planting trees is tremendous and why it will help prevent runoff and flooding. Walter lands on a floodplain. Whee! Walter quickly runs off into the River Eden and heads downstream towards Carlisle.
Walter has just gone down a straight river that has been canalised. The river is starting to overwhelm, and that is not a good thing. One of the reasons is there aren't enough trees to capture the water, so the rainwater is running off the hillside and floodplains into the river, which can lead to flooding. The water has overflown and flooded a person's house.
Help! Help!
This is why we need to start tree planting, or that could be your home. So we need trees to help prevent flooding.
How people can help change rivers for the better.
This is a very polluted river, and there are no trees on its banks. Trees provide habitats for lots of animals and shade for fish.
I'm escaping from this place because it's too unhealthy for me.
Look at the difference people can make. This river has been rewilded with a variety of native trees.
Ooh, this is nice.
I know, I like how the trees hold the riverbank up to stop it eroding.
And it gives us shade and somewhere we can hide.
I've heard that the trees prevent runoff because the leaves catch the rainwater. Also, the roots suck up water from the ground.
I like how the farmer has put up a fence to stop the farm animals from polluting our river.
In the dark depths of the earth.
Where am I? Says Walter. Oh, I'm getting absorbed by the roots. Wow, this healthy river has so many trees and wildlife to look at. Also, I have so many fishy friends.
The trees help to reduce and slow down runoff and slow down the river flow. Now Walter's ready to evaporate.
Oh, this river looks so different. I like the healthy river better because it had a lively ecosystem with lots of different plants and animals. But I don't want to fall in this one. Oh no!
There are no trees here and the soil is eroding because there aren't any tree roots to hold the banks together.
This water is murky. Ugh.